Jim, you got to be happy with the way you guys rallied. I mean, trailing by 1 goal twice, first period, third period, after giving up early goals in each of those periods.
Yeah, I loved the adversity we faced, how well we handled it. The bench was very positive, very confident, and I just loved how relentless we were. I started seeing the makings of a team that could become a very good hockey team and a team that could be play Denver hockey the right way.
Talking about relentless, I mean, that forecheck, that adjective comes to mind when I think of the forecheck, especially in the last couple minutes of the third. You kept them pinned in their own zone. They couldn't even pull Hildebrand until there was about 10 seconds left after you guys iced the puck.
Yeah, I thought our team played unselfish in the sense that our changes were very unselfish. Guys were changing the offensive zone, and I think that created fresh bodies, and we just didn't. We smothered them. And when we're playing well, it's hard for teams to gain the red line on us. And tonight it was for Michigan State after the first 6-7 minutes.
Coach, what made you guys so successful on that penalty kill in the second period, especially Gabe, Nolan, and Will, who were out there for the majority of it?
Well, the three of them in practice showed when we were at 3v5 that they read off each other well. So that was important. And then Evan, I mean, if you're going to kill off a 5-on-3 for 1:44, your goaltender has to be great, and he was.
Talk about the passing from behind the goal line. Both of those passes that led to the goals. I mean, first from O'Connor and then from Zajac on the winner.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working on our offensive zone spacing and how we like to possess pucks. And pucks were going on the goal line. We had people there expecting it to come there. So then we look a little faster, and then it gives the player with the puck a lot more time. And then once we do that, we look to go low to high if we can. And it just seems like we seen them, and our defenseman or the late guy, Levin, on the other play for Moore were the beneficiaries. And then we had great screens on Hildebrand because he was fantastic. If he's not that good, I think this would have been a big score.
You guys were down a couple separate times during the game. What did you see from your team as far as their response in those situations?
Like I said, it's great having Grant Arnold back. I mean, he just, right away, his energy, his positive attitude, and his work ethic on the ice, I think he gets everybody charged up. And he just spoke. He said, let's go. Let's just keep going. And that's how our team responded.
Some good offense from a couple freshmen tonight. Dylan Gambrell made a really nice play on the first goal, and then O'Connor had a great assist on the third. So, talk about the development of some of your freshmen and where they're at right now.
It's nice to see them taking steps. I mean, I think they're starting to get very comfortable in the way we play, and I think Logan and Gambrell were rewarded with points tonight, but I thought this was Troy Terry's best college game, and I also thought Colin Staub was doing a really good job of maybe becoming a mash guy.
Hildebrand seemed to really rally from that own goal that he scored in the first period. He played much more solid defensively down the stretch.
Yeah, I really did. I mean, the kid has world-class talent. He just needs to assert himself every night. And, he started off slow, and then he had some great plays in the first and second and the early third.
What are you going to need to do to get a sweep tomorrow night and come out against their speed? Because they're definitely a pretty fast team.
Yeah, they can get up and down. We just got to do the same thing. We got to manage the puck well, and we got to make sure we're going through bodies.
Okay, thanks.